Okay. Genesis 1:26. Are we there?
Yes.
If you are there, you can read for us.
Then God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, and over everything, and over every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth.
There's one key word there in reference to what God expects from man. Look at it, just one word, dominion, right? And there's also this scripture in the book of Psalm where David said, "For I am fearfully and wonderfully made." How many of you have heard of that scripture before? Okay. For I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Sorry. So that leads me to what I want us to talk about today. On Tuesday, we talked about self-confidence, right? Being confident. And there's one thing I say that can lead someone to having good self-confidence. You can tell me that's major word. That if you don't have it, you find it difficult. Conviction, right? You must have a conviction for you to be confident. Remember, Shadrach, Chicken and Abednego, they said, even if you throw us to this fire, we're not going to bow. Why are they confident? Because they are convinced. They say, we know that God can save us, but even if God refuses to save us, there will still not bow. That's conviction. Alright? But today I want to look at something very simple and short, which I would like to title Being Real and Being Relevant. I know why I'm using capital for relevant because it's a keyword, okay? And real. Not normally it should be small letter, but in writing titles, you can highlight something by making them capital letters. I'm saying that because of your understanding of English. Being real and being relevant. Are they the same thing? Do you know you can be relevant to the system but you're not real to yourself? I'll give you an example. You are very intelligent. And because of that, everybody thinks you should be a medical doctor. Right? And then you start studying science, studying, but you know inside yourself that that's not what you want. So you're not being real. But to the educational system, you are being relevant. Maybe you win all the competitions. You can be successful in something, but you're not fulfilled. Do you know that that's possible? You're successful in that thing, but that is not, you know that that is not you. Why am I saying this? Learn to discover yourself. You see, society, some things I'll tell you are not conventional. Society try to tell you opposite of some things I'll tell you. I'll give you an example. They try to make it look like anger is a bad emotion. Am I correct? So if you are angry, start seeing yourself, if you're this kind of person that have hot temper, you start judging yourself that you are the wrong type of person. God should have created you in this way or the other. It's not true. Even the Bible doesn't say that. The Bible says, be angry, but sin not. You see that? The Bible doesn't condemn the angry person. Anger is an emotion created by who in the first place? What I'm saying that is that some of you condemn yourself based on some things you see yourself do. Anger can have bad effects. But the truth is that every other thing can also have bad effects. So the same way anger needs control, every other thing needs control. I'll give you an example. Cheerfulness is a good virtue. But you know that the level of cheerfulness you have, it turn to madness. People are like, oh, but take it easy. Now what is it? Do you understand what I'm saying? Even though it's a good virtue, same thing anger. If you can't really get angry, you not succeed in life. I'll say it again. If you can't really get angry, you can't succeed in life. Let me give you an example. You are in a class where everybody's coming out, student of the week, one by one, you are the only person. Do you know that until you get said, this thing must stop in anger. I need to fix this. Channel your anger to the right thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Until you get that really angry, be like, am I not a human being? What is this? I can do what other people are doing. You really get angry and say, I want to do this. You know that it can prepare you. But people, you know, I've just seen people who are very careful with life. Nothing bothers them. Did they achieve anything? No, they don't achieve anything. Nothing bothers them. They can't really get. Okay, check it when you have a bully around, always trying to push you around. Okay, check the day you tell yourself, this thing must stop today. This guy, you know that's the day to stop. Have you ever confronted someone that really looks like the person is bigger than you and the person finally have to calm down? That's what I'm saying. If you don't want to make it in life, Life is full of, I mean, in biology and in ecology, you are taught what they call survival of the fittest. Have you heard of that statement before? That's life. As you are here, survival of the fittest. You go to your house, even at home, you have 5 cups of rice cooked. If you allow the other person to overeat, you undereat. Is that not what it is? So what am I trying to say is that don't condemn yourself. Maybe you are this type of person. There's something about you you feel makes you wrong. There's nothing about you that is wrong. Everything is control. Even the person that is very generous, too much of generosity is bad. You now give away everything. You now have nothing. You know there are people when they do assignment for that book, they get 10/10. Then they will get 2. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So every emotion, every virtue requires control, not only anger. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I want to say, don't be real to yourself. That's actually what I'm telling you. Discover who you are, hold it, because that's the only thing you have. Don't try to become somebody else. Learn from them and use it to improve yourself, but don't become a version of themselves. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Until let me give an example with football. We have somebody called Jose Mourinho come into football. He didn't really play football like his mates, but he came with a new. There's a style of football with super someone playing that you are copying Mourinho. Mourinho's name is attached to that style forever. Why? He chose to be different. When he came, he did what no other person was doing. You can tell yourself, I want to be different. See, not everybody must end up being an engineer. You can say, I want to be a business person. It's not bad. I don't know if you're what I'm saying. You can be a successful business person. In fact, science and art without business is equal to 0. How will you tell me Bill Gates will suffer and do all this and invent Microsoft and he'll be poor? And maybe someone else, you know there are people like that. How many of you have heard of Tesla? You have heard of Tesla? Tesla died poor, but Tesla is a better scientist than Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison that invented Bob and all these things. He was not really smart, he just knows business. He was still excellent, he's a very good scientist. He will employ him, anything you invent, to put his name on it. That's what he was doing. But today we say he had more than 10,000 patents. Who told you? He didn't really sit down, he just give them assignment. Find out the reason why social current cannot. Hello, don't I have a little time, please? Okay, my this now not built. I have little time, just listen to me. Excuse me, I have little time, pay attention. Hello. So I'm just talking about being real to yourself. Find out something about you. They say you laugh too much. See, it can give you a better job. That laugh. I'm serious. One of the greatest billionaires America ever had. Nobody knows him. He had one person that the person had the ability to keep his mouth shut. Not everybody can keep the mouth shut. He paid the man half of all he made just for the man not to explain to anybody where he is. He lived in a confined place. Yes. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody knows his name. His name is not in the database. Nothing. That man acts as him. Let me for some say. He pays that man hugely just because the man had the ability to keep his mouth shut. That sorry? No, when he died now. But what am I trying to say? That little thing, you know how to keep your mouth shut, or you know how to talk. Then you talk too much. That can make you a better journalist. I don't know if you're what I'm saying. The only thing is that you only need to control. Everything is control. Too much of everything is bad. But the main thing is discover yourself. Why trying to be relevant to a system? Don't kill that real you. That's the message I'm trying to pass. Do you understand? Find out. They say you have a good handwriting. Don't take it for granted. No matter how people go on computer, there's a place for handwriting. There are jobs you want to get. They'll tell you don't type your application. We want to see you write. Because there's a relationship between the way you write, between carelessness and the way you write. Careless will write carelessly. You don't know they use other things to judge. What am I trying to say? Discover who you are. In a way they say you are not tall. Yes, you can be taller and shorter than me at the same time. Some of you they say you know how to draw. You say, well, artists cannot make it to life. Who told you? Some of you they say, okay, let me tell you, there's one thing we used to tell people is not true. We used to say, so person is not intelligent. Do you know that that's wrong? Hello? Scientifically, morally, it's wrong to tell so that somebody is not intelligent. What you tell me is that there are different kinds of intelligence. So when you judge somebody based on one type, you lose it. There are some people who have what we call native intelligence. No, that's not what it means. No, that's not what it means. If you say, who farted around here, there are people who can discover it faster than other people. That's what I'm saying. They don't have to trace things. We are looking for someone that stole dictionary. You say, sir, I know the person that stole it. Hello, calm down. I know the person that stole it. The teacher will be asking, how did you know? The way they will explain it is different. Those people may not be getting 10/10 in physics. But the way to explain how they were able to link and know who stole the dictionary. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. There's some people, their own is they have a sense of fashion and design. It's intelligence. It's a kind of intelligence. They may not do well in chemistry, but the way you address, you know that if you remove this green and add blue and add yellow, I think it's a joke. They just do it to be like, wow, how are we able to come up with this? That's a kind of intelligence. Some people have emotional intelligence. They can tell when excellence, even when excellence is laughing, they say, forget that laugh. I can tell that. You know, how did you know? It's intelligence. Somebody is laughing, but you know that the person has something hidden that is worrying you. It's not everybody that knows that. It's a type of intelligence. Some people, their own is ability to mix things together. If you tell them one story and tell them another story, they will tell you the difference. Not everybody have that ability. There are people who, like now, while I was growing up, there are some movies that will be like, I don't understand. But somebody who, in quotes, are more intelligent than, in quotes, you know what I mean? Will come and explain that same movie for you. That's what I'm saying. So intelligence, don't tell yourself I'm not intelligent. You are lying to yourself. Your intelligence has a place in the world. It's not that you are challenged. If you bring a fish to land and draw the fish here, you know the fish will look helpless. Am I correct? And I say, fish cannot really do much. You are lying to yourself. Take that same fish and put in a better environment, which is water. You see the fish come shining, right? Yeah. So that's how life is. If you put yourself in the wrong place, you will never succeed. Anytime you see yourself struggling, hello? Anytime you see yourself struggling over something, know that you are doing the wrong thing. Life is not that hard. There's something that God has put inside of you that if you channel it to the right environment, you'll be a star. Everybody is a star. The only problem is, you take somebody that's supposed to be a footballer. Imagine if Michael Jackson was forcing himself to be a footballer. The star in him will not come out. Yeah. You cannot say Messi is more successful than Michael Jackson. That would be nonsense. Who? Because Messi is in football. You can't judge Michael Jackson in football. You can't judge Messi with music. I don't know if you're saying. Hello? So the criteria used to judge, hello? The person that set your exam determines if you pass. It's true. The person that set your exam, if as long as I know that you're a science student, I'm going to bring arts. I know that you're an art student, I'm going to bring science. I already determine whether you pass or not. Yeah. Some of you, the way if we judge you with something else, you're better than everybody in the class. Are we together? Some of you may not be able to, you answer. Give us 2 types of this. You may not be able to. You know it too, but you don't know how to put it together. It doesn't mean you are not intelligent. There's something about you. Maybe you have a different word. Some people are better writing than talking. Are you aware? Yeah. Some people, if you see them write, you be like, wow, this is a guy that couldn't talk. Some people are better talking. When you see them write, you can't.